Alright, there we go. Alright, we keep that out there. And I think we're good. Alright, basically going to do a bit of testing, I think, just a tad. Make sure that everything works properly. Oh yeah, mute the 4K 60 Pro just because it's currently being used as a webcam connection. Try to... Right, there we go. Should be good. And let's get some music on, shall we? Just so that it's not just my voice. Pop open Wavelink. And of course, it has decided to disable my noise removal. That's just rude. Thanks, Wavelink. Not very helpful. But oh well. Things happen. Right. Decided to try adding a bit of extra light to the subject. And, okay, that might not work. Right, I might swap the webcam out. Yeah, I might swap over to the webcam instead of the DSLR because that does not work very well. Right. Turn it off. Yeah, that was being weird, so I'm going to stay away from it for the time being. Oh boy, come on you. There we go. Oh, PC's warming up from what I can hear, because fans are going much louder than normal. Don't have to listen to that just because I've now got headphones on. Yay! That PC is brilliant, but it can also be loud at the same time. God, all the patches just for one armor. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Don't need that version. No, no, no. Roll. Encoding overloaded? What? How? Come on. You're encoding through my goddamn CPU, and that thing is a beast. Oh, it might have been Legacy of Dragonborn. Whoops. That's a bit of a big-ass mod. Right, okay, cool. Right, so I have this idea And I'm actually going to work on it now. I'm going to quickly make sure that I copy this one. Oh, give me a moment whilst it sorts itself out. Alright, so cool. We got versions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the Muriel saves. As much as I love her to bits, I do want to just start afresh. Start from there. Because I have some ideas that I want to try out. Alright, cool. I think we're good. Let's make sure that things running. Alright, cool. That's that working. Good to know. Go to Twitch. Make sure that everything's working there too. Yep, we all good? Good to know. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, the old VRAM output. I can probably remove that now. This thing with VRAM is a big ass file. Alright, it is visible on the screen. Cool. So, PC back over here. And yeah, that is a PC. I'm actually planning on selling it at some point soon. I was genuinely impressed with that, actually. I tested it out with a couple of games that I've had for a while, and I have known that getting them to run could be a bit of a challenge. Didn't have a problem. It was absolutely fine. Something brilliant about the old GTX 10 series GPUs. So this is like the last series of GTX graphics cards before RTX came out, and my 1070, absolute beast. Love that thing because it just worked. Never gave me any issues. Just flat out worked. No big issues with it whatsoever, which I was really surprised by. I was kind of like, this thing is just working no matter what. I'm sorry, how? I look at these things because I'm just like, yeah, that's gonna be, is that really gonna work? 10 series is just like, yeah, throw whatever you like at me. It was genuinely just crazy and really impressive. It's funny, actually, I started streaming on 20 series, I believe. Yeah, I think I had a 20 series GPU when I first started streaming. So this is the GPU that I had before I started streaming. Because I upgraded my GPU because I was having problems running a game called Atlas. So for those who know what Atlas is, yeah, it's Atlas. It's a very big, very interesting game. It's like 100 gigs or more. And if you want to play it, most people who want to play it on a large-ish map, and each map is like I want to say it's like 10 or 20 miles square, so 10 by 10 miles. And the way that they had to be run is they had to be run as their own servers. Holy cow. It was interesting, to say the least. Alright. Sorry about this again. My bloody hair is getting annoying. Ugh. Trying to keep my hair from going all over the place. Hairband, bandana, whatever the hell works. I might even try it. So, for those wondering, this is one of my character presets that I've made ages ago. This is Freya. And I gotta admit, she's always been definitely one of my high favorite characters. I really do like her a lot. Out of all my normal, beyond my normal characters, like all my Blackrock characters and Aristiel and Muriel and all those lot, this is just a fairly normal character. Yeah, I did go vampire on her because I am a bit of an addict. I know. Deal with it. It's about the best way I can describe it. But yeah, she's a fun character. And this time I'm gonna try my best to... Actually, I don't really know exactly what I want to do with her at the moment. I'm just like... I've been bouncing between characters a lot. It's because I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So, I think I'm going to start her off, see how I go, and just decide from there, really. Where am I going to start her off? Speak and fulfill your destiny. Cool. Gotcha. Understood. I am going to go for... The vampire clan ones don't seem to work very well. So what I've tended to do is I've gone for the Slain by a Vampire ones from the New Beginnings mod. For vampire characters. Now with this character... I don't know what I want to do with her, honestly. Could do Traveler and Broomer. But then it takes ages to get to Skyrim, blah, 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 blah. And everything's not particularly well balanced. I mean, that's why I've used, like, Riel and the other Alien ruins as, like, almost a test, a benchmark of my characters and my skill. Because they are bloody hard dungeons to fight, as much as I hate to say it. So what I'm going to do is I'm 90% sure that this character is going to become a vampire, so I'm just going to start her off as one. I'm also going to go random because... What is it? Whiterun and Solitude, you have to fight undead. Falkreath and Riften, you're above the ground and you don't have to worry about it. Windhelm is peaceful. Markarth is peaceful. Because I've done all of them at one point or another. Oh, you ripped my clothes off and gave me something that's shit. Wonderful. Oh, first of all, take off that bloody hat. Give me the Merida boots again. And what I'm going to do is this. Just gonna go into a random mod. And ditch all the extra crap that I don't need. I can already tell where I am. I'm in Windhelm. Yeah, this is Windhelm. Oh, I have like 3,000 gold because this is alternate perspective. Maybe I should lower that. How many have I got? 15 lockpicks. That's expert. That's expert. Ooh, let's try a bit of jiggery pickery. Nope. There we go. Locks on too hard to do, luckily. Oh, that's just a beast of a mask. Okay, cool. But here's the thing. It's a heavy armor mask. I'll admit, I'm not a big fan of heavy armor on my characters. I've never really have been. I've played heavy armor characters in the past, and they're all right, but they're not particularly fun, in my opinion. Right, okay, that's one of the masks that doesn't have the alt mask version. I missed something. Yes, I did. Stuff that I need to... do the DX Necromancer armor. I want to use that. Which I might do. And that's why I don't use this outfit very often. Has a habit of glitching. You know what? I'm gonna have a look for something else. Just quickly. For the outfit. Gonna use my ghost attire. Clerics, no. Dump it, princess. Mirror. Earl. Sorry, Restio. Wrong one. I have too many characters. But this is a character that I want to go through everything on. I don't want to just get her to a certain point and then get bored of her like I have a bad habit of doing. I'm going to try that one. Grab all the Merida skirts. Don't worry, I don't think they're enchanted. I think they're all... I think it's just a name. Could do that. But of course it's going to look a little weird because of glitches with the armor. Okay, I'm going to have another look. Apologies about this, folks. I do have an outfit for this character, but it was kind of a more Death Knight slash warrior style appearance, and I think I might not go for that this time. I think I might go for something else. What's the Venthia one like? I can't remember. Alright, if I hide the skirt... Oh, I see. Take off the mantle, take off the armor. Right, yeah, it's kind of basic. It's the problem with wanting to start over characters. It's not quite that simple. Mirror, no. I believe that those have got SMP skirts built into them. Problem is I'm doing a lot of this via memory. That is about the only way that I can do it without filling my inventory full of a bunch of random outfits that I have no idea what they are and whether or not I'm actually going to keep. Spellblade. There's the white. Yeah, that one. Okay. I want to try that. If I'm going to go for this, I'm probably going to get rid of the Ranger add-on. Ah. Alright, belts. Taking over. But it doesn't clip, luckily, apart from the belt. Okay. Well, that's a possibility. I do have an idea. What am I looking for? Ghost attire once again. I need to redo Muriel's dress. Mainly because... Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to redo it because there's parts in it that I no longer have because of mods that I've removed. Okay, that's not bad, but I think I will go for that. Go for a dark blue skirt. Simple. No. And I think what I want to try and do is, no, it sounds stupid, but I want to go through the game with anything that I need to make it. I can't spawn it in, I can't do any bullshit like that. Everything that I need, I will have to make like a normal player. Now the Muriel outfit, the white shirt outfit, is a bit of a stand-in for the time being because I'm going to be doing some modifications to this character's outfit as I go. Yeah, it's 1:30 AM. I'm gonna go to my little hole in the wall. Which is basically what this place is. It's a nice little vampire hidey hole for anybody that doesn't have a home but probably could do with one. Oh yeah, these. Spell magic, wow. Take that. Hide armor of alteration, wow. Oh, this place isn't too overpowered. Okay, that's not too bad. Armor's pretty good. But I'm just going to use it to sleep until daytime and go and buy some stuff that I'm missing. I can't turn off the background music for this place, unfortunately. It sucks. Because it's actually, it's not bad, but it's a bit annoying after a while. It's the same looping track, and I must admit I'm not a fan. You know what? Take that. Can tell that this was made by a French modder. Because, oh, you guys can't see it at the moment. I need to sort that out, actually. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Tell you what. Let me just... What I'm going to do... Turn those two off. And turn that on. There we go. There we go. Move that back down. There we go. Okay. Oh, you got that effect. That effect's annoying. Hey, Stephen. Welcome. Right. Yeah, where are you? The Sacrosanct. Disable Blood-Starved aggro and disable the weakness to sunlight. Just because I don't want to be forced to constantly play the game at night. kind of gets a bit boring.
To help the Stormcloaks. Wolfric wants Skyrim. Let me know if you see anything you like.
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Yeah, I must admit, it's all very well having overlays for your stream, but when you're taking up like a good quarter to even up to a third of the image, depending on who you are, it's kind of irritating. Kind of makes it much harder to show people what you're doing when like half the image is being cropped out because, hey, look, my face is here. Ooh. I can't sell anything because it's either too expensive or I'm using it. Well, that doesn't help. Why not? I'll take them. I tell you what, I will get rid of my current shoes just because.
Do come again.
Okay, Dark Witch boots. Put the earrings on. Cool. So now I can either go for hide armor or pale rebel armor.
Look around. I buy and sell just about anything.
Oh no! Shit! Slight overlap. Damn it. I wish I didn't sell those shoes now.
I'm always happy to see a customer.
What have you got for sale?
I won't deal in stolen. Take a look.
Yeah, I'd take those back, even though they're bloody expensive. Right, those I'm gonna have to... I don't know, actually. I might have to use them with armor, and only with armor. Ooh, I could do that with this character. I've done that in the past, actually. So for those wondering what I'm going on about, you and me both. But yeah, in all seriousness, what I'm going on about is what I could do is have like two separate outfits for my character, one for in town and one for out and about while she's fighting. Thought so. I'm gonna have to deal with that. First of all, lay your hair down. Load profile 1. Oh. I figured out a very quick and easy fix for the vampire head part problem, where when your character first becomes a vampire, basically you can't change their appearance at all. It's a bit of an annoying little glitch, but if you go back to the main menu and come back in, it works absolutely fine. Deliver letters. Gather. Gee whiz. That's not going to be helpful.
Come on, just stoke the fire, take a seat, and get the cold out. This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a
What
bed
have you
for
got
rent
for
on the
sale?
ground floor. Let's sate that appetite,
Oh, you do have Scrolls of Passage. Shaw's Stone and Solitude. Where's Shaw's Stone? Can't remember. I'll take both.
Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
I believe that Shaw's Stone is here, just inside the rift, if I remember correctly. Tell you what, if I was planning a vampire playthrough, a proper survival vampire playthrough, first of all, I'd make it so that you can barely survive in sunlight. Like, seriously. Like, 1 or 2 hits and you're dead kind of this shit. And of course I'd have, like, a tiredness system and all that. Well, I would actually want to go for tiredness and no hunger, because hunger is already done by vampirism mods. Alright, tell you what. Good enough spot. Is any? That's tougher. That'll do for the timing. I mean, as long as they're not clipping, I might. Nah, I'll just go without for the time being. Oh yeah. Sort out this with that one. Jesus, it's bright. Alright. Hey, my horses are fixed and they're not looking ugly. Woohoo! And they don't look like they're wider than a bloody barn. That's useful. I'll tell you what, let's try RCC. Yeah, that's weird. That weather is just super, super bright. I've no idea why. Oh well. Not sure if I'm actually going to keep the horns, but I thought I'd just try them out for a little while. Normally, if I'm going to do that, I'd have like a tail or something like that, but honestly, I've tried a number of mods that add in tails in the past. Not all of them work very well. Some work, others are just a bit weird, if I'm quite honest. The Inari tails are all furry ones. I'd want basically something that's like a tiefling tail, but Unfortunately, it looks like I just have furry ones at the moment. Oh well, not a big deal. That's always been the problem with the tail mods, though. They are designed in a way that they're often made up of multiple chunks so that you can animate them differently and all that lot. And when it's just like a skin tail, there's no fur on it or anything like that, it's a bit of a pain to get it to work properly. So I completely understand why a lot of mod authors are just like, no thanks. Okay, why are you standing there buck-ass naked? I'm actually going to disable you just because safer work and stuff. Okay, Scrolled Knight. Alright, what was that Scrolled Knight? Let's have a look at it. Fine? Oh yeah, paralysis dagger. Doesn't do any damage, but that would be really useful. Because every time it hits, it just paralyzes someone and stops them from moving. Very useful. Very much in want. Right. Guess they don't have a missions board, do they? Oh good, I have kept my ears. Thank God. I'm having a glitch with character appearances in the past where the Gome ears didn't seem to want to stay, which was a bit weird. No, they don't have a Mrs. board. Oh, well. Okay, let's just go in and ask for any jobs.
Don't like those eyes you got. Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Come on in. We got warm food.
Dumb question.
and warm beds. You just seen my husband already? I'm sorry. He can come off a bit rough at times.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Stony Creek. Okay.
Heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it.
I don't have to worry about using the rumors and thing anymore. That is so nice. Also, the perspective when the start mod that I'm using gets rid of all the extra crap that
Until
you
next time.
need to deal with other alternate start mods. Like, you have to physically go up to the innkeep in Helgen and use a specific line of dialogue that is specific to only that place. Okay, Stony Creek is where we're headed. Ooh, Khajiit caravans. Let's go and talk to them.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers.
What have you got for sale?
Glad to see that you are not. Take a look.
Short sword. Is it better than my current sword? Yes, anything is better than that piece of junk. Alright, cool. I'm taking that. I only have 2,000 gold. Sorry, 200 gold. Ah, okay, fine. Oh, dumbass, it's because you bought those. Yeah, I don't want this because I don't want any sort of affiliation with the rebels, especially if I'm going to Imperial places. I'd kind of love to get those because those are in maximum magicka and magic resistance, and they're light armor. So, all three good. I do feel like I need a shield. I'm gonna take a paint. I want to use the painted hide. Thank you. Cool.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Oh boy. There we go. Lol, game decided, and lag. What mod adds that in? I can't remember. Oh, that's new in Legacy of the Dragonborn. Alright. So there's been a new update to Legacy of the Dragonborn version 6. And apparently this is a new NPC.
Fancy see you. Well, hello to you too, hon. Name's Darnette Logan. My friends call me Darnie, but you can call me Dar. I'm a Merethic paleontologist, and I'm doing what I do. Dig for fossils. I'm a scientist, specialize in finding fossils. Some are pretty rare and impressive, and hold a nice price tag to the right buyer. And
Okay.
all of them tell a tale. I work for the Gwillem University in High Rock, and we're cataloging any fossils we can find from all over Tamriel.
For what purpose?
Well, hun, it gives us a better understanding of where we're going and where we've been. Gives us some clues about our origins. And also shows where certain creatures originated from. Say someone claims that giant terror birds originated in elsewhere, for example. I go and dig around in Balinwood and find some much bigger, much older fossils of terror birds than the ones they found in elsewhere. Means they were wrong, and I get some notoriety. People pay me to dig around in another place, and the cycle continues.
Interesting.
Well, maybe not for the casual onlooker, but there's a whole academic community who get absolutely giddy over it.
Don't have any at the moment.
I'm always looking for more. I also have a few extra pieces from time to time I might be willing to part with. It's pretty tedious work sometimes, especially with the bigger, more complete finds. You can get some fossils around ore or gem deposits. Goodbye.
That's really cool. It means that you don't have to set up the entire fucking guild. I must admit, that's always been a part of it that I felt a little annoyed by, because I was just like, great, I have to set up everything. Just didn't feel like as lively or interesting until you did all the legwork. And I must admit, it doesn't make the world feel more lively or more immersive. It just makes it feel like, hey, look, it's more immersive because you did something. Nah, not my style. Grab my arrow back. Must admit, the taking 2 hours to skin things has definitely lowered the amount of times that I will go and pick up hides. It seems to happen far too often, and I'm just like, yeah, 2 hours out of the day? No thanks. I mean, say playing a normal survival mortal character. Put it this way, things go bump in the night, and things that go bump in the night are scary. Oh, there we go. I'm kind of glad that the skeever tail thing doesn't take extra time, because it's literally just grabbing a hand axe or something and cutting the damn thing off. Okay. What do we got up here? Ooh, fishing rod. Yoink. I might end up doing that though. I might end up doing like a survival character in Skyrim at some point. Like a proper full-on survival character. Don't know when. It'll probably be like later, maybe later on this year, or another time entirely. I have no idea. Because the problem with those kind of playthroughs is they take forever. I don't know about you guys, but I get a little bit bored of playing the same character for very long periods of time. Oh lol, they died of their wounds. That's cool. Oh, hi. Lol, almost killed him in one shot. Okay. I'm taking your shield, that's for damn sure. And I'll be taking your braces too. Oh yeah, that's a massive upgrade. What have we got? Better bow. Some arrows. Okay, cool. So yeah, I do have some new mods installed. We have not come across them just yet, so I will show you when they appear. Oh boy, hello. There's some poisoned arrows. I need those immediately. Okay, so you had a steel headband. Minor magica potion. Full suit of northern iron. A mace and some baked potatoes. Some Muppet called Finn's Loot. I gotta admit, looking at these shields, I noticed one armor rating less, although I'm not sure which one looks better. You know what? No, I'm gonna stick with the steel. Just primarily for the armor rating. I was considering going for less armor rating, but thought against it. I mean, the kind of armor rating that I tend to go for most of the time is the ability to dodge. And I've gotten pretty good at it from playing this game. I do need to try out the new version of TK Dodge because here's the thing. When I used to play with TK Dodge, I used to play with the old version. The one where you basically had to double tap a button in order to dodge. And that was the only way that you could do it back in the day. So, yeah, that was a long ass time ago, so I am at least willing to try out the latest version. Yeah, let's go for that. And my mantle clips a lot. Oh well. Take it off for the time being. I'm gonna do what I did in the past with the character outfit for this character though. Where, as you saw earlier, I use the forearm slots to set up all my armor. Now technically I should put it as slots 34 and 38, but 38 I'm using for like skirts and that kind of stuff at the moment. And it would be a bit of a pain in the ass to redo all the skirts that I've either made or modified. Ooh. You know what? I might end up heading towards Falkreath via the pass. Yeah, let's do that. I'll come back and sort out the bounty at a later point. They don't need to know that I've been off around the rest of the Skyrim. For all they know, I just did it a couple of days ago. Right, I'm gonna head south. Over towards Riften. Because I'm gonna go to Lost Tongue Overlook. Tongue? There. Oh. Okay, where's someone's dog over there? Where's me boo? There's me boo. There are two really good types of bows that you can get really early in Skyrim, which I've done many times before. And that's either a former bow or a forsworn bow. Now, if you ask me, you need to do yourself a favor, and yeah, I'm going to avoid them. Go away, I don't want to hurt you, because I'm not interested in fighting you. Now, the forsworn bow is actually easier to get than the former bow, because former are evil little bastards when they want to be. And I would suggest avoiding them at all costs until you've got some decent gear. And there's no benefit to either of them. They're just powerful bows. There's no like special enchantments on them. I'm sure people know this, but I'm going over it for people who are new to the game. I'll go away. There's a new mod out by Russian Bear. It's the Gold Moon outfit. It's really nice. I'll have to show you guys later. Yeah, it's one of those outfit mods that I really think is definitely worth the download. I mean, I've been tempted to subscribe to Russian Bear's Patreon in the past, just simply to download as many of his mods as possible. Even if I only do it for like a month. I think it's definitely worth it. Oh, hello. Wait a minute, why is this weird lady with horns and standing right next to me? I wonder. Oh shit, did it work?
Hey, don't do...
Thank you.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
Cool.
None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
Okay, how the fuck did that happen?
Now you're mine.
Just die, will you? Thank you. Don't like vigilance. Make my skin crawl. Deal with him in the only way that you should deal with vigilance. As if you're a vampire, of course. I mean, I'll always suggest that you deal with vigilance that way no matter what, but, you know, you do you, I guess. Huh. I smell free sword. Yeah, wear your cloak, thank you. Don't really want your Legion gear, but it would be useful if you were a person going for heavy armor. It's not bad. It's not brilliant, but it's also not bad. I mean, it's 41, 20, 13, 15. Oh wow, that's like... Never mind, that's Legate gear. Not bad. Wouldn't use it myself though. I'm a light armor person. Always have been, always will be. Tell you what, here there's courage. And shield. There we go. So if I need Hero's Courage, boom. Swap over to it immediately. Oh yeah, and you might be noticing the big trees of golden leaves that glow. Yeah, it's an tree mod that I downloaded because I thought I want to make the reach a bit more fantastical and cool. So, here you are. Right. Okie dokie, Riften, full of people who are scum artists and often scumbags. Yeah, it sounds like Riften.
Hold there. Before I let you into
What's the
Riften,
tax for?
you need to pay the visit for the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Shakedown.
Keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Stop smacking yourself in the face with a shield, you idiot. Oh. It's a bit weird. Normally that doesn't happen.
When you're ready.
Normally I can pick their pocket. But for some reason that guy I could not. Lol, unlucky buddy, you just got scammed. I'm not going into Riften right now. So yeah, I have a few mods that upgrade the appearance of Whiterun installed. And we will be heading over towards Whiterun pretty soon. I'm going to be... I do need to... I need to set up Daedalus on this game, but I've never gotten around to it just because it's a pain in the ass and I can't be bothered. I mean, I normally don't need tutorials in order to install mods, but that mod is just something that I'm just like, probably need a tutorial. Because it's not just a mod, it's a mod plus a program that runs to update the LOD, or level of detail, objects, which are, if you think this is a tree up close, but a tree that's like way over there in the distance basically looks like a cut out cardboard model of one.
Walk away right now.
I'm not going to ask again. Never come.
Come on, dumbass. Well, you ain't exactly smart, are ya? Not well geared either. Lovely. Fine. How very helpful of you. Not. God, can I get past these skelly bubs? Ooh, Nightwalk. Can I? No. Ooh, it is a walking. Yay! Bye-bye, shithead! Oh. Okay. I'm going to come past you. And avoid the trap. Oh, that doesn't help. Okay, fine. Hello, Skelly. Come up. Ancient Iron Greysword. Nice. Probably not going to use it. At least not for the time being. Oh, I forgot about that. I've got a mod on that adds in sheaths for Daedric swords. So, yeah, that must have hurt. Because that's a Daedric sword with its sheath, with its scabbard on, through their chest. Oh, that means a lot of determination in order to do that. Come on, baby. Haha, you did. Atlas, nice. Hell, I'll take it. Yikes. Casual gear. Wait, was that stuff of Eldritch Blasts? Damn. Take that. Might be worth something. And the Staff of Weakness. Very nice. Ooh, and another robe. Cool. Cool. Now that I've done all I wanted down here, we are heading west towards Helgen and other places. Helgen shouldn't be automatically discovered, in my opinion. I wonder though, because the room that you start off in is technically a part of the Helgen Inn. Ah, I wonder if that's why it automatically gives it to you. Maybe it's another way of just saying, here, go and do the main storyline. Holy shit, they killed a saber cat? I'll take that. Hi. Bye. Whoop, miss. Yeah, I'm out of that. Ah, Darklight Tower. Avoid like the plague. Go away, you stupid dog. Whoops. Hey, look, more Minotaurs. Ah, dense fog. Screw you, go away. Sorry, I'm just not a fan of dense fog. It annoys me. Okay. Orc place. Goblin camp? Right outside? Why? That doesn't make any sense to me. But okay. I'm genuinely impressed. The frame rate is genuinely not bad. I'm kind of surprised. Ah, oh, damn it. What is it with wolves and being stupid? You know what? I'm just going. I'm off. I'm gonna avoid them. I don't agree with the deer. I'm just gonna bugger off. How are we doing on frame rate? Yeah. Low 60s? It's not bad at all. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, look, I forgot. No mashups in progress at the moment. Probably going to be one later on tonight. No, my luck. I have a bad habit of doing that.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get robbed.
Tell you what, do that, and where's my Merida shoes? There they are. There we go. I'm not in combat, I'm traveling. Ugh, that's gonna annoy me. Stop it. Thank you. There's this helpful guide thing in OBS that allows you to move things to the right place, and it's great, but it also gets really irritating at the same time, so I'm just like, I'm going to turn that off because it's just weird and there for no reason. Sod off, you stupid dogs. This should not be happening. This dog should not be after me right now. Because I have a mod on that is supposed to make them team up with a pack and attack you. It's basically a way of making like a single wolf not be an idiot and just go, herder, I'm going to charge in headlong and get my head chopped off. But I have a feeling that that mod might not be working, so I may have to go and reinstall it. I mean, it's just common sense. Wolves are pack animals. They don't fight and they don't hunt on their own. So why act like that? Oh, hey, my shame, where I was trying to start off, but for some reason the game just decided, nah. I have a feeling that when I was trying to start off there, I have a feeling that my faction setting wasn't set up properly. Because the way that a lot of NPCs work, just so that they don't instantly attack each other, is they're part of a faction. So one group of bandits is part of one faction, and another group of bandits is part of another faction. Which in a lot of ways is kind of cool, because then factioned creatures technically should start fighting each other if they're part of the opposite faction. Oh, jeez. Where is it? There it is. Nice. Goodbye to your head. Ah. Probably need to level up at least once. So like, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 levels. Grab one in block. Three in one hand. Oh, hey, look, it's Helgen. Grumpy face? Okay.
what you got for sale.
Take a look.
I want that. Here, take both of my old staves. Get rid of that. I don't really need it, honestly. Come on, I want that damn... Dark Witch Amulet. I also kind of want the gauntlets, but I definitely want the amulet. I might do what I did with my Starfield.
All right then.
I basically put in a mod that boosts the amount of money that the NPCs have. Because honestly, I get that it's for gameplay reasons, and so you don't go absolutely berserk and become utterly overpowered right at the beginning of the game. But I'm sorry, but you could basically do that with certain weapons in Fallout 4. And many other games. Stop taking the fun away from us, guys. And I'm only talking like maybe giving them $5,000. Maybe 6 or 7 at the absolute most. I wonder if that's the gloves. Yep, not surprised. Seems to happen really frequently on mods. With some of my mashups. You don't see them clipping through each other, but they, for some reason, are. And it's really odd. Alright, so I'm going to sort out the paraglider stuff, so I'm going to head down to the crossroads just before Falkreath. Another Minotaur? Go away. Okay, drop you because you're irritating. Okay, Dark Witch Boots, Pale Guard, Embraces. Lol? Fine. Okay, that bow is the same strength as my current bow. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Go away, stupid boulders. What's my frame rate like down here, then? It's not too bad. Good to know. That was interesting, actually. I was testing out my... I have a computer behind me that is on my desk.
Watch what you're doing.
Because I'm testing it out before I sell it off. Just to make sure that it still works and all that lot. Because, I kid you not, people that I know of, and I know personally, have had parts that worked absolutely fine when they removed them from their PC. Just die for no apparent reason. Like, on the shelf. Not being used at all. Which is really weird. Apparently, according to my dad, who's a computer repair guy for a living, that does happen. It can happen occasionally. It's really weird. Those were maces. Maces are too heavy, therefore, no thank you. And why everything's got such a massive aggro range at the moment, but I guess... No idea, actually. Sometimes... It gets really annoying when game developers do that, though. Sometimes they decide, you know what, let's make the aggro range for these characters so insanely high that they can't be missed. Like, they can't be skipped. Now, in some areas, I get that. That's completely makes sense. But in other areas, like out in the wilds in a game like Skyrim, in any open world RPG, it's stupid. They should have like a normal aggro range, which is maybe 30 feet. And if they're a sharpshooter, maybe make it more than that. Maybe make it double or even triple that. Because I kid you not, unless you're using like a spyglass or something like that, or have like Elven Ranger sight in a fantasy setting, you're not going to see shit. And I will be going back to Hogwarts Legacy on Wednesday. I just decided tonight I want to play some Skyrim. Quite honestly. I'll tell you what, I might... It's not F9, is it? It's backspace. Yes. Let's go for swords on back. Yeah, because then I don't get that weird wiggly thing with the swords on the hips. Steel glass shield versus mine? Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Cool. I now have a nice shield on my back. I think that should be okay. Oh yeah. Red's journal, grab the books, and the paraglider. And here we are. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be upgrading that shield for a while, so it's going in the slot. Tell you what, let's go and inspect Whiterun. Oops. Now, from a distance, it's just going to look like normal Whiterun, but when we get within the level of detail, it should look pretty good, hopefully. I believe that I've got all the patches that I need for it, but I will have to double check. Might just sneakily pop into Bleakfall's Barrow just in case. For those wondering what I mean by that, just in case of what? Well, Legends of Dragonborn adds in a ton of new content, including a very useful item called the Phantasmal Chest. But the thing is, when the Phantasmal Chest is nearby, you get a audio cue. And as much as I hate to say it, I'm not getting that audio cue from here, so... Oops. Hey look, snowstorm, yay! Oh yeah, we're here. Heading towards Whiterun. Stupid weather. Stop acting like an idiot. Whoa! Okay, that's cool. Beefed up Whiterun walls mod, which I gotta admit looks sick. Only problem I am noticing is my frame rate is taking a skydive into the pooper. Not good. Free gear. It's a cool mod, don't get me wrong, but I might not use it. I might remove it. Simply because primarily frame rate, and secondarily I like the way that Whiterun looks normally.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of it and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's storm clothing. Besides, Greymane
Okay.
never make steel for the Legion.
Frame rate's not terrible. If I'm going to be completely honest, it's actually pretty decent. It's definitely a more imposing looking Whiterun. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like it, I must admit. I mean, don't get me wrong, it feels a lot more protected, but it's kind of not the point with Whiterun. Whiterun's supposed to look a little worn down, in my opinion.
Welcome, Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. Everything's for sale,
have you
my
got for
friend.
sale?
Everything. But take a look.
Alright, he has 700 gold. So I am going to take full advantage of that and try and get enough to buy the Dark Witch gauntlets. No. Tell you what, I might take the rucksack scroll. Make it much easier to get up towards Solitude. Ooh, sneaking amulet. Damn, that is nice. Might consider it.
Come back. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
And what of my shop? What of Thorold? There's been nothing.
Alright, what's the frame rate damage? Oh my god, it's pretty horrible. You know, I'm going to stay up here for the sec. Yeah, frame rate feels a bit chunky, I must admit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disable Whiterun has walls redone. And I'm going to reload the game and see how it goes. I have a feeling my frame rate might go back up a bit. Just one of those things, unfortunately. Because the thing is, the more that you add into these areas, the more the game has to load. So, in some ways it's a good thing, and in some ways it's a bad thing as well. It's good because it looks pretty, but it's also bad because it just eats your frame rate like there's no tomorrow. I'm brutally honest. Yes, I know, they're all missing. Fine. Yeah, my frame rate's a lot better now. Even standing right here on the top step. Oh wow, that's one entire massive piece. It wouldn't even give me a full clear sight line. Yeah, I am definitely not going for that. Now, can I torch a Farengar? Hope so. Ooh, that's weird. Looks like I'm having some internet issues, folks, unfortunately. My bitrate was dropping pretty substantially just then. Oh, it's doing it again.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
What have you got for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Alright, looks like it may have stabilized, so I think we should be okay. Hailstone, Adamantia. Consecrate Dead. Nah, not planning on doing that very much. Reanimate Corpse. Yeah, I'm not planning on going like full on mage on this character. I'm thinking kind of a mixture is my hope. Okay.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Yeah, I think we should be alright from there. I must admit, the reason I've been bouncing between characters is because I was having a bit of a thing where whenever I've played characters in the past, I've kind of given them a bit of a theme, just so that I can, in some ways, it's so that I can differentiate between the two of them, or three of them, or however many of them, depending on how many I've got per save file. Sorry, per profile. That's the one. Gotta get it right, Ghost. Yeah, so the idea was to try and differentiate between what profile I'm using and set myself up that way. It sort of worked, but it sort of didn't as well, because I like to vary things a little bit when I'm not going for like one very specific build, because I find that more fun. And giving the character like a specific color scheme doesn't what really gets a bit annoying after a while, because then you're just like, great, because I set out that color scheme, I don't want to go for any other style of outfit. And you see my problem. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Tell you what, I'm just going to check something. What is using my network? Steam, what the fuck are you doing? You're not downloading updates, are you? You are, you pain. Alright. Settings. Downloads. No, download speed to 10,000. Is that 10 megabit?
Typical Steam downloading updates at bad times.
I know, right? almost feel like telling it. Oh no. Ah, fucking big picture mode. Piss off, Steam. Trying to get it to exit, but the problem is Skyrim's open, so oh, it's updating my Steam Cloud information. Stop being useless, Steam. Oh, there we go. What the shit, game. I think my Skyrim might have just had a bit of a hissy fit too. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go and buy those spells again. Oh well.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
What have you got for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Right, so what was I gonna grab? You know what? Bound shield. We're gonna make corpse. Maybe Hailstone because it might come in useful.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winter.
Alright, now hopefully, the fact that I've limited Steam should mean that we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, give me just a sec, folks. Alright, Steam, what are you doing, you useless pain in my ass? I know you've got a War Thunder update, and I know you want to try and do a Starfield update, but you're not touching my Starfield until I've got that sorted out myself. I was genuinely oppressed yesterday, though. I was playing around with my laptop and a computer that I've got behind me. So, let me go to me mode. There we go. Disable that. Show the VCD. It's that PC behind me. That thing, I'm basically getting ready to sell it off. Because, honestly, at the moment, I've gotten to that point where I actually kind of need the money, so I need to get rid of it. Because still being out of work kind of sucks ass, and I kind of want to be able to work from home, but that kind of stuff does not happen overnight. It's one of those things that you just need to work on as long as you possibly can and get up to that point, which is just irritating, but you know. Might have to have a look back. But yeah, I was testing that machine and my laptop on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, if you guys have watched me since the beginning, I used to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey on stream a lot.
Being jobless.
Yeah, kind of sucks. I will agree with you. So yeah, if you guys have been watching me since pretty much the beginning, I used to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey quite a bit on stream. And I was just like, okay, this isn't running particularly on the maximum settings. So I dropped it back down 2 notches down to what it calls high. Because it's got high, very high, and ultra high for some dumbass reason. Which is kind of stupid, but well. But yeah, I dropped it back down to high, and I was just like, I was genuinely amazed because it was running ridiculously well on my laptop. And I was just like, okay, this is pretty epic. So, for an example, let's say I needed to go away for either work or going over to see some friends. I could take my laptop with me, set myself up in a corner somewhere and at their place, plug in my laptop and play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That'd be pretty fun. And this machine back there, this one over there, it runs Cyberpunk really, really well. I was kind of surprised by that. I was like, okay, cool. I mean, it was running like with fidelity effects and in a balanced mode, and it was running good 60, 70 FPS, and I was like, that's impressive. How the hell are you doing that? That's incredible. So yeah, I'm very impressed with its spec. It's a really good PC.
Hello, Ghost.
Hello there, Yumancy. Welcome. And the funniest thing with that machine is it's not using an RTX graphics card. That's not GTX 1070 in that thing. You might be able to tell if I move my microphone out of the way. See that white thing in the computer? This thing here? That's an old Asus Dual OC GTX 1070. So it's a decent little GPU. And that thing is like, what are we on? We're on 40 series now. RTX. Nah, it's a spare. It's an old one. It's a spare one that I'm planning on selling off. I'm looking to hopefully get about 700 quid for it, because honestly, it is worth 700 quid. I don't care what anybody else says, it is. I know my PCs and I know my specs. That's a good price for that spec. I mean, what is it? 1070s would be about 7, 8 years old by now. And they are not bad little GPUs. They are brilliant little GPUs. The only reason I upgraded was, I think I said earlier tonight, I was playing a game called Atlas. And that game, oh, that was the reason that I knew that my RAM was not up to spec with my old Ryzen system. Because my frame rate was horrible in that game. Right, I'm just going to quickly do something. Because
I offer you 10 cheese puffs plus 2 ketchup packets.
I'm going to have to politely decline that one. But yeah, the entire spec for that system is for those interested, is it's an i9 9900K, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM at 3200 megahertz, so really pretty fast RAM. A 2 terabyte solid state drive, so tons and tons of space for games. Bearing in mind there's just the one drive in there because that's what I thought would be best, honestly. But it's split into two halves,
nice
so
rig.
you know, there's two 1 terabyte NVMe drives almost. And of course the 1070. Plus there's a good amount of upgrade space in the fact that there's an 850 watt power supply in there, so you could run like a 4070, 4080 kind of card. So a really powerful GPU in there without having to worry about upgrading the graphics card. The RAM. Wow, brain not working. Holy shit. The power supply. Brain no work. Why? That shit happens far too often. I tell you what, I need to show these off more often. So, for those interested in the shirts that I'm wearing, this is my current shirt. It's basically a floppy drive telling...
Ghost, have you finished Starfield?
A USB stick. That it's overqualified. Have I finished Starfield? Yes, I have. I finished the main storyline, but I haven't finished, like, side quests and that kind of stuff yet. Side quests are still ongoing for me. Now, one thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to swap back over to my other screen in a moment.
How do you like it?
It's a pretty good game. I mean, it's at the same state that Skyrim and Fallout were, like, 6 months after the game came out, basically. So the mods aren't amazing yet, but they're not bad. They're definitely not bad. Now, give me just a moment whilst I find this. I might actually have to open up my history to find it. Well, let's do that then, shall we? Aha! This is it. Right, let me swap back over. This is genuinely one of the freaking coolest screenshots that pieces of artwork that I've ever seen for a character. And the funny thing is, that's not all of them. There's a number of other ones in more or less the same style. If I can find them. If I go into my history... So yeah, if I go... I can get rid of that one. So yeah, this style of character. This one's honestly one of the coolest. So for those interested, I want to make a character like this. As simple as that. Because holy shit does she look badass. Oh my god. I kind of want to restart Catherine as this character. That would be fucking epic. So a full-on Blood Mage character. But with a bit of, like, void and nasty undeadness to him. I really love this idea. Nice thing about these ones is I can actually just hit view image. just get rid of the Pinterest pages. So you got this one. This one. Oh, whoops, I have a duplicate. Now, some of these definitely look like they're AI created. Like, there's just these subtle parts to them that don't look particularly great. But I still love this style. So what do you guys think? Would you guys be interested in seeing a character with this kind of aesthetic? Because this is definitely the style that I really, really love.
Yes.
Yes? Good to know. Yeah, well, let's go to that one. That looks kind of interesting. Almost like Cyborg. Almost. But yeah, I've been looking through character designs and I've just been like, yes. Yes, all the fucking yes. Alright, so I'm saving that to my fancy art. If I do that. Ah, here we go. Here's all the ones. There's that one. Here we go. This is the original one that I found. Holy shit, this one looks sick. So yeah, this is the aesthetic style that I really, really want to go after. I mean, the horns look insane. And I don't know how hard it would be, but I would love to see a you know, the overlay mod you can get for Skyrim? I'd love to see one of those overlays that's like this that you can put on your character. That would look so sick. But yeah, this is the style that I would go for. The interesting thing is, though, if I go to this one, yeah, this one, looking at the skin tone, the character looks more like a drow than like an undead, so the darker skin tone is more what you'd see, at least in D&D, and as a drow. So if I go D&D, drow female. This is kind of the drow skin tone. And of course you can get darker skin tones. But it's mostly this kind of very bluey grey kind of skin tone. But yeah, I think I'm going to spend the next maybe half an hour or so designing this, something similar to this in Skyrim. Alright, pop that up there. GX. Aha. So I'm going to put that up there for those of you interested in having a look. I'm going to be downloading these and I will put them into probably something along the lines of character builds on my Discord. So for those of you interested in this kind of stuff, actually, no, you can already find it through my Pinterest stuff, which I believe is in character builds, but I'd have to have a look. It's under character inspiration. So it's my Pinterest, which is under my real name. So I'm going to have a look at this character style and start designing something over that. One of the things I'm noticing to start off with is, well, white hair, very pale skin, and also very dark makeup, which is a very interesting idea. Yeah, it's something I have to preset this character for some reason because the dirt doesn't stay gone. Do the opposite, so hair down this side rather than hair down this side. Seems to be the thing that happens a lot in my Skyrim. She has fairly normal eyebrows in amongst all that extra goth elf look. It really is. Oh my god, that's crazy. Those brows are as thin as they're going to get for the time being. Could do that. Sometimes I just disable the meshing because that red color especially is just really hard to look at. I must admit, sometimes it's very useful to have it there. Let's try white. No, white's too bright. Let's try that. Okay, nose looks alright, good. Now looking at the ears, I'm thinking possibly these ones, which will need a bit of tweaking to get them to look good. Just disable the horns for the sec. Oh, nope. Actually, wait a minute. I don't boost that up until whenever I'm doing the ear parts because it makes it much easier to blend everything and make sure that it works properly. I'll admit, I don't really do much to try and blend these two earlobes into each other simply because it's a pain in the ass and I can't be bothered. Okay, so that's most of the base head done. I'm sticking with this basic character appearance to start off with, just because I must admit I'm doing this one entirely as a test to see whether or not it looks good, like this entire appearance. Because of course, the appearance that you guys are seeing up there is heavily stylized and in a very specific lighting style. So it'll look great in that specific appearance, like in that specific area with that specific lighting, with that specific weather. This part might seem counterintuitive, but if it makes a bit of blue into a skin tone, it will look a lot whiter. I mean, if you've looked at my characters, Muriel and Aristiel, their skin tone is really pale, like super pale, because I was kind of designing a almost snow elf aesthetic, but on a Breton character. The thing you always want to keep an eye on is how much blue you put in there. There's too much and the character's skin will literally start to look blue, and too little and it'll look a bit too living. Oh, this is the part that I always have to modify it. Oh, always irritates me. These are out of sync. I like to have everything in the right order.
Hey.
Hey, Broski. Welcome. Oops, female fault. There we go. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's try 4 this time. I don't think I'm going to get this perfect in one go, I must admit. But I'm going to do my best. This is something that I tend to do when I'm not streaming. I tend to come up with different ideas for character appearances and often load them up on a character that I've already been playing. And then just tweak them until either they break or they work, honestly. But that's the way of describing it.
Looks accurate so far.
Yeah, thanks, Persky. Yeah. Just attempting to find... Because as you can see in the corners of the eyes, like in this area, on the character, it looks a hell of a lot darker and more shaded. And that is something that not all... Like, it doesn't really come with any... A lot of mods don't come with that kind of eyeshadow. But in this case, it's most likely the way that the lighting is set up. I'll leave it in. Now this is the part that's gonna suck to try and get right, and that's the cheeks to the forehead part, because that I can't do. So instead, what I might do yeah, that one I don't think is gonna work. Tell you what, let's do it like that anyway, just so that I can go to I believe that the best thing I can do is maybe not use the blush at all and maybe go for like a war paint instead.
I only notice her nose a bit more upturned than the other.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look through war paints and see what might work. Not really. Here's the thing when it comes to war paints. I need to figure out how they're implemented and then I might be able to make my own.
I'm a bit of a perfectionist.
Yeah, I get that. I have that problem so many times a week, it's ridiculous. And I just have to say to myself, no. Okay, so if I remove a warp, which is war paint, have a look through the Empyrean stuff because I might be able to find something interesting in there. I mean, technically, what you're seeing on this image over here is not war paint. It almost looks more like scarification. Which in some ways makes it look even more badass, but yeah, that'd be pretty hard to replicate if I'm also looking at it and going, how could I replicate this? Maybe I'll have to talk to someone who's done war paints in the past and ask them to make something like this for me.
Can you stack makeup?
Yes, you can.
/warpaints.
Yeah, you can. There's always going to be the thing with stacking them where you're just like, it might work, but it might not.
Cheap viewers on cut.ly/xcgijdr1. At Cockasty12, who the heck are you? My evil twin? Stop posting links, warning. Maybe you can stack different ones to make it look like the image number.
That's true. Tell you what, give me just a second. I have a bot to squish. Okay, weird. Yep, that's right.
Ben Cockasty12.
Balls. Okay. Or is it /ban? Okay, that's weird. You're trying to ban a user that does not exist. Uh-oh. Well, ain't that weird? Weird. Oh well.
Bro is invisible.
All that right? Whoa. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Could substitute it and use this one. Yeah, possibly. Luckily I can just hit the cancel button and it'll go back to it as it was if I wanted to keep that one.
Is she from a game?
What, this image? I have no idea, honestly. It might just be AI artwork. It might be proper artwork. I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I found this character on Pinterest. So for those interested, you'll probably be able to find the exact image on my Discord, broski, if you're a part of it. Right, anyway, I think I'm going to have to keep working on this later on, because I need to...
I did not know you had a Discord.
Yeah, I do. On YouTube, you don't have a link. Give me a second. Or do you? I can't remember. There is not a link in chat, in the video description. Well, that's a bit stupid of me. I go to my channel. This is the useful thing about... Here we go. There we go. There's the... You're welcome.
Discord. https://discord.gg/zv5cap2. Thanks.
You're welcome. Actually need to start adding that to my Discord, to my information on the streams. There we go. That should now be updated. There we go. Discord link is now in the stream's description on both YouTube and Twitch. Might need someone like either me or one of the mods to sort a few things out, but aside from that, should be fine. On the lips, I know how to do pretty easily. Actually, we haven't had that one. Probably just want to do that. Gotta admit, I might go for that one. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do...
I joined.
Cool. I will sort you out with roles and stuff in just a sec. POC, there you go. POC, so proof of concept. Demonic Sorcerer. There we go. Okay, so this character's going to be a bit of a long-term build because I'm not planning a Skyrim stream for Wednesday. That's probably going to be Hogwarts Legacy or maybe something else. Depends on what I'm doing. But next time we do a Skyrim stream, which might be the weekend, I will figure out a way to get this really cool face texture implemented. It might take a while, but I'm willing to at least try it. If I can find someone who's done like a Scar mod or something like that that looks like that, then that would be amazing. But, you know, you can only dream. Alright guys and girls, thank you all very much for watching. Feel free to follow if you haven't already, like, subscribe and all that wonderful stuff. Of course, feel free to join the Discord. It is in the description or underneath the stream if you're on Twitch. And I will see you fine folks on Wednesday. What are we doing on Wednesday? Wednesday, probably gonna be more, yeah, it's probably gonna be more Hogwarts Legacy, because I actually want to keep going on with that game. Honestly, it's one of the most fun games I've ever played, and I really do love it. So yeah, that's going to be a good bit of fun. And then I don't know what I'm going to do once I've finished that game, though. That might be a while, though. So no idea on that one. I will leave some suggestions in the Discord and see what people want, actually. Because I found this game called Enshrouded. I've heard of it several times and I've heard some people really like it, and I must admit, I kind of like those style of games. They're base builders, but they're also really good fighting games as well. So I think I might just try that out. Hell, see if it's even got a modding community. That'd be interesting. But anyway, folks, I will see you on Wednesday. So good night, stay safe, have fun. And I'll catch you on Wednesday. Bye, folks.